What's up, you guys? Eddie at Fliptroniks. I'm going to be trying to troubleshoot some solutions if you guys are having some wireless charging problems on your Note 5. So wireless charging, nothing new, guys, but the pads themselves are hit or miss. It really just depends on if you get a brand name like a Samsung. If you get an off-brand name and it's cheaper, sometimes the quality's not as good. It might not work. 95% of the time, it's got nothing to do with your phone. It's got to do with the pad. So, one of the first things that I always recommend to do and that I always do when I've had an issue is, just unplug it, try some different, other areas for outlets, and then I, switch out the cables and cords and everything too to make sure it's not one of those. Another thing you got to look out for, guys, is you want to make sure that it's not overheating. If it feels like your pad is overheating, unplug it for 30 minutes to an hour and let it cool down. I've experienced that before too. Another thing you want to do is take off a case. So if you have a case on your Note 5, which pretty much everyone is going to for the most part, not every case is going to be compatible with wireless charging. That's just an issue. A lot of case makers do not talk about this at all. I've got a case, one of our cases on here. It's a Matrix series case. It's a custom design, and it does, charge wirelessly when you put it on one of these pads. So, that's just something you guys got to look out for as far as cases. So try taking your case off to see if that's, solves the problem. Another thing, and I know this sounds kind of strange, is sometimes depending, on the pad itself, sometimes when you move your phone around a certain way, it'll start to charge it. So if you put it down, flat, center in the middle of the charger, sometimes it just won't charge. But then when you move it to the left or right a little bit, it'll start to charge. So that's just something you could try too. I know that's not exactly the solution you're looking for, but if you can get the pad to start working again, that's definitely a plus. Contact Samsung if you bought one of them. One of their pads, just because they're reputable and they'll probably work with you. If you had an off-brand name, you're probably going to be out of luck because you probably paid a cheap price for it to begin with, so you kind of get what you pay for. Anyways, guys, I hope these tips help you out with the wireless charging problems for your Note 5. Thanks for watching this video, guys. Stay tuned for more and be sure to subscribe to our channel.